My beloved child, before you took your first breath, I had already designed a perfect plan for your life. Every moment, every challenge, every joy, nothing happens without a purpose. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that I am weaving something beautiful in your story. There will be times when life seems uncertain, and you may wonder if you are on the right path. Do not be afraid. I am guiding your every step, even when the road looks unclear. My ways are higher than yours, and my wisdom surpasses all understanding. You may think your mistakes have derailed my plan, but nothing you do can cancel what I have destined for you. I work all things together for your good. Your failures, your regrets, and even your missteps are all part of the masterpiece I am creating in you. I want you to walk in confidence, knowing that you are never alone. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to be your strength, and I stand behind you to catch you if you fall. My presence is with you always. Trust in me with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. When you surrender to my plan, you will find peace beyond what this world can offer. My will for you is filled with hope, purpose, and a future greater than you can imagine. So, take courage, my child. Keep walking in faith, for my perfect plan for your life will unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. Hold on to me, and you will never be lost. In your darkest nights and loneliest days, remember this: I am here. I have never left you, and I never will. Though you may feel abandoned by the world, you are never forsaken by me. My love surrounds you even when you cannot feel it. When your heart is heavy with burdens too great to carry, bring them to me. I am your refuge and your strength. I will hold you close and give you rest. My presence is the safe place where you can find peace and healing. The enemy may whisper lies, telling you that no one sees your pain, that no one cares. But I see every tear you shed. I hear every cry of your heart. You are never invisible to me. I am deeply moved by your struggles, and I walk with you through every storm. Do not be afraid to reach out to me. Speak to me. Pour out your worries, and I will answer. My voice may not always come as thunder, but in the quiet whispers of my spirit, I will reassure you of my love. Lean into me, my child. Let my presence be your comfort, my arms your shelter, and my love your foundation. You do not have to walk this journey alone. I'm your constant companion, your faithful Father, your everlasting God. Never forget, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. No matter where you go or what you face, I am here. Life will present you with moments that do not make sense. Doors will close, dreams may seem delayed, and answers may feel far away. But I ask you, my beloved, to trust me even when you do not understand. Your understanding is limited, but mine is infinite. I see the past, the present, and the future all at once. What seems like a setback to you is often a setup for something greater. I am aligning things in ways beyond your comprehension. When the path is unclear, remember that I am the one leading you. I have never failed you before, and I will not start now. My timing is perfect, and my ways are always for your good. You may not see the full picture, but trust that I do. I know you long for answers, but sometimes my silence is not rejection. It is preparation. I am strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, and teaching you to rely on me more than on circumstances. Hold on to my promises. Do not be discouraged by what you cannot control. Surrender your doubts to me, and I will fill you with peace. You may not understand today, but one day you will look back and see that I was faithful all along. My child, take my hand and trust me. I will never lead you astray. Every tear that falls from your eyes is precious to me. I see them all, and I hold them close to my heart. Your pain does not go unnoticed, and your sorrow does not go unheard. I am the God who collects your tears and turns them into testimonies. There is nothing too small or too great that I do not care about. Whether your heart aches from loss, rejection, or uncertainty, I am here to comfort you. I am the healer of broken hearts and the restorer of wounded souls. When you cry in the silence of the night, know that I am near. I bend down to listen to your prayers, and I send my peace to surround you. I do not ignore your pain. I walk through it with you. You may wonder why you have to endure such hardship, but I promise you this: your suffering is not in vain. I will use your struggles to shape you, to strengthen you, and to bring forth something beautiful from the ashes. Let my love be the balm that soothes your wounds. Allow me to carry you when you feel too weak to stand. I am your refuge, your safe place, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. My child, lift your eyes. Joy is coming. I will wipe away every tear, and you will see my goodness unfold in ways beyond your imagination. My beloved, nothing in your life is random. Every experience, every trial, and every blessing serves a purpose in my grand design. Even when you do not understand why things happen, trust that I am working all things together for your good. You may question the hardships you face, but know that I use everything to mold and refine you. Your struggles are not punishments. They are opportunities for growth, faith, and strength. I'm shaping you into the person I created you to be. Even the moments that seem like failures are stepping stones to something greater. I turn pain into purpose, loss into lessons, and waiting into preparation. Not a single event in your life is wasted in my hands. Do not be discouraged by closed doors or unexpected detours. My ways are higher than yours, and my wisdom is beyond your understanding. What you see as a setback is often a divine redirection towards something better. Hold on to faith, even when you cannot see the full picture. Every piece of your story is part of my perfect plan. You are not forgotten, and your journey is not without meaning. My child, trust that I am in control. I am orchestrating everything for a greater purpose, and one day you will look back and see the beauty in every step. My beloved child, I see the moments when you feel weary, burdened, and drained. I know the weight on your shoulders, the battles in your heart, and the doubts in your mind. But I want you to remember this: I am your strength. You do not have to rely on your own power, for I am the Almighty God who upholds you. When your strength fails, mine never will. When your legs tremble, I will carry you. When your heart faints, I will revive you. Life will sometimes feel overwhelming, but you do not have to walk alone. Lean on me, trust in my power, and allow me to be the rock beneath your feet. You were never meant to fight your battles in your own strength. Do not be ashamed of your weakness, for my power is made perfect in it. The world may value self-sufficiency, but I call you to depend on me. It is in surrender that you will find true strength. When you feel like you cannot take another step, call my name. I will renew your energy, restore your spirit, and lift you up with my mighty hand. My strength will sustain you through every storm, so do not give up, my child. You are not weak. You are held by the one who never grows weary. I am your strength, today and forever. Before you wake each morning, before you take a single step, I have already gone before you. I know what lies ahead, and I have prepared the way. You do not need to fear the unknown, for I am already there. Fear tries to whisper that you are alone, that the future is uncertain, and that you are unprepared. But listen to my voice instead. I am your shepherd, guiding you with love. I have planned your steps with wisdom and care. There will be times when you feel unsure, when doubt creeps in and makes you question if you are on the right path. But I promise you, my child, I do not make mistakes. I lead you exactly where you need to be. Trust in me more than you trust in what you see. Your vision is limited, but my perspective is eternal. When I say go, move forward in faith. When I say wait, trust that my timing is perfect. You were not created to live in fear. I have given you a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Walk boldly, knowing that wherever you go, I have already been there before you. So take courage, my beloved. I am with you in every step, clearing the way and lighting your path. Do not be afraid. I am leading you into something greater than you can imagine. My child, I see the dreams within you, the desires, the hopes, the longings of your heart. Even the ones you have given up on, I have not forgotten. They are still alive in my heart. You may think time has passed, that opportunities have been lost, or that you have failed too many times, but I am the God who revives, restores, and breathes life into what seems dead. Nothing is beyond my power. Do not let fear or discouragement steal your dreams. I placed them in you for a reason. They are not just wishes. They are part of the purpose I have designed for your life. The waiting season is not a wasted season. Even when you cannot see progress, I am working behind the scenes, preparing you, shaping you, and aligning everything for the right time. Hold on to faith. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. My promises never fail and my plans never change. Keep trusting, keep believing, and watch how I fulfill every word I have spoken to you. Your dreams are not forgotten. They are safe in my hands, and at the perfect time, they will bloom into something more beautiful than you ever imagined. There are moments when you feel like I am silent, as if your prayers go unanswered and my voice is distant. But know this, my beloved, my silence does not mean my absence. I am always here, and I am always speaking. You may not always hear me in the ways you expect, but I am speaking through my word, through circumstances, through the whispers of my spirit in your heart. I am guiding you even when you do not realize it. Sometimes, my silence is a test of faith, a time for you to trust me even when you cannot see. It is in these quiet moments that I am teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. Just as the sun continues to shine behind the clouds, I am still at work in your life, even when you cannot see my hand. Do not mistake silence for abandonment. I am closer than you know. Instead of fearing the silence, use it as an opportunity to draw near to me. Be still, open your heart, and you will find that I am always communicating my love, my peace, and my direction. I am not a distant God. I am a loving Father who delights in speaking to his children. Listen with faith, and you will hear me in ways you never expected. I know that your heart has been wounded, that you carry pain that others may not even see. But hear me, my child. Your pain is not meaningless. It is shaping you into something greater. Pain is not a punishment. It is a tool in my hands. I do not waste your suffering. I use it to refine you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the purpose I have for you. I see every hardship, every tear, and every battle you have fought. You may not understand why you are going through this, but trust that I am working through your pain to bring forth something beautiful. Your trials are not meant to destroy you, but to build endurance, faith, and character. Even the things the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for your good. One day you will look back and see how I used even the hardest moments of your life to bring about blessings. You will see how I turned your mourning into joy and your struggles into testimonies. So do not give up, my beloved. Keep pressing forward, for I am with you, shaping you, molding you, and using every moment for my glory. My beloved child, there is nothing in this world that can measure the depth of my love for you. It is higher than the heavens, deeper than the oceans, and greater than anything you have ever known. My love for you is infinite. You do not have to earn my love, for it has always been yours. Before you took your first breath, I loved you. When you fail, I still love you. When you doubt, I do not turn away. My love is steadfast, unchanging, and eternal. No mistake, no weakness, no sin can separate you from my love. I do not love as the world loves. I love with a perfect, unconditional love that never fades. You are my child, and nothing will ever change that. I see the moments when you question your worth, when you feel unlovable or forgotten. But listen to my voice. You are precious to me. I created you with purpose, and I delight in you. Let my love be your anchor. When storms come, when people fail you, when the world seems cold, remember that my love remains. Rest in the truth that you are deeply cherished by your Father in heaven. So come to me as you are, without fear, without shame. I'm waiting for you with open arms, ready to fill your heart with the love you have been searching for. I know waiting is difficult, my child. You long for answers, for change, for breakthroughs, and it feels like time is standing still. But trust me, waiting is never wasted when it is in my hands. There is purpose in the waiting. I am using this time to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to shape you for what is coming. If I gave you everything right away, you would miss the lessons, the growth, and the deepening of your faith. You may not see it, but I am working behind the scenes. What looks like delay to you is divine preparation. I am aligning things perfectly, moving in ways beyond your understanding. Do not allow impatience to steal your peace. The enemy will try to make you believe that I have forgotten you, but that is a lie. I am always on time, never too early, never too late. While you wait, seek me, draw near to my presence, and I will fill your heart with peace. Instead of focusing on what has not yet happened, focus on me, the one who holds your future. Trust in my perfect timing, my beloved. One day you will look back and see that every moment of waiting was worth it. There are things happening in your life that you do not yet see. You may feel like nothing is changing, like your prayers are unanswered, but trust me, I am always working behind the scenes. Just as the roots of a tree grow beneath the soil before fruit appears, I am preparing something beneath the surface of your life. What seems invisible now will one day become undeniable. I see the things that you do not. I know the perfect time, the perfect way, and the perfect outcome. If you could see what I am doing, you would not worry, but instead, you would rejoice. Even in seasons of silence, I am orchestrating blessings, opening doors, and aligning people and circumstances for your good. Nothing escapes my attention, and nothing is beyond my control. So do not let fear or doubt take hold of your heart. Rest in the assurance that I am moving, working, and fulfilling my promises to you. The delays you see are not denials. They are divine setups for something greater. Hold on, my child. When the time is right, everything will come together in a way that will leave you in awe of my goodness. You have dreams, desires, and goals in your heart. I see them, and I know them well. But my child, the plans I have for you are even greater than what you have imagined. You may think you know what is best, but my wisdom is infinite. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you do not know. My plans are always for your good, filled with hope and a future. Sometimes I will redirect you, closing doors that you wanted open. Do not be discouraged, for every closed door is protection, every delay is preparation, and every detour is a step towards something better. When things do not go as you expected, trust me, you are not forgotten. I am leading you to something far beyond what you could have planned for yourself. My ways are higher, and my thoughts are greater. Let go of your own expectations and surrender your plans to me. Watch as I unfold a story in your life that is more beautiful, more meaningful, and more fulfilling than anything you could have created on your own. Trust in me, my beloved. What I have prepared for you will leave you amazed. I know how hard it is to wait, my child. You watch the days, months, and years pass, wondering when your breakthrough will come. But hear me, I am never late. My timing is perfect. You may think I have delayed, but I am always on schedule. I do not work according to human clocks. I work according to divine purpose. Everything I do is done in the fullness of time. If I have asked you to wait, it is not to withhold blessings from you, but to prepare you to receive them. Some things require time to be fully formed, and I will not give you less than my best. Do not compare your timeline to others. What I have planned for you is unique and beautifully designed just for you. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see it. When the time comes, everything will happen swiftly and beautifully. Doors will open effortlessly, and what once seemed impossible will become reality. You will see that I was never late, not even for a moment. Rest in my timing, my child. You are not forgotten, and your story is unfolding exactly as I have planned. My beloved child, in a world that often makes you question your worth, I want you to know this. You are precious to me. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are my masterpiece, created with love and intention. I see the moments when you doubt yourself, when you compare yourself to others, when you feel unseen or insignificant. But I do not measure your value by the standards of this world. I see you through the eyes of love, and in my eyes, you are priceless. I formed you with care, designing every detail of who you are. Your personality, your strengths, even your struggles, all of it has a purpose. You are not a mistake, nor are you forgotten. I delight in you, just as a father delights in his beloved child. Do not allow the opinions of others to define you. People may overlook you, but I never do. You are engraved on the palms of my hands, and I carry you in my heart every moment of every day. Let go of any thoughts that make you feel unworthy. My love is not based on what you do, but on who you are. My child, nothing can change that, nothing can take it away. My love for you is eternal. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved and treasured. No matter what happens, never forget, you are precious to me. I know the weight of the burdens you carry, the struggles, the hardships, the moments when you feel like you cannot take another step. But listen to me, my child. Your struggles are not the end of your story. They are the path to victory. Every challenge you face is not meant to break you, but to strengthen you. I use difficulties to build endurance, to refine your heart, and to prepare you for the blessings ahead. What you see as a battle, I see as a stepping stone. You may not understand why things are so difficult right now, but trust me, I am working through every trial. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for good. Nothing you endure is in vain. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of perseverance is shaping you. Do not be afraid of the struggles before you. I am with you in every challenge, fighting for you, standing beside you, and lifting you up when you feel weak. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Hold on, my beloved. The victory is already yours, even if you do not see it yet. Keep moving forward in faith, knowing that each step brings you closer to the breakthrough I have prepared for you. You are not defeated. You are more than a conqueror through my love. Trust me, and watch how I turn your struggles into a testimony of triumph. I see the tears you have cried in secret, the pain that words cannot express. My child, I know your suffering, and I hold every tear you shed. But I promise you this, what makes you cry today will bring you joy tomorrow. Pain is never the final chapter when you walk with me. I specialize in turning sorrow into joy, in bringing beauty from ashes. Though you may not understand now, the trials you face are preparing you for something greater. I am not distant from your pain. I am with you in every moment, comforting you, strengthening you, and reminding you that this season of hardship will not last forever. The night may be long, but morning always comes. Your heartache is not wasted. I am using it to shape you, to teach you, to bring forth a depth of faith and resilience that you never knew was possible. One day you will look back and see how I was working through it all. Trust that I am leading you toward joy. You will not remain in this place of sorrow forever. Keep holding on to me, for I am the God who restores, who heals, and who turns weeping into dancing. The day will come when you will rejoice, and your heart will overflow with gratitude. The very thing that brought you pain will be the testimony of my goodness in your life. My child, the love I have for you is not something you can earn, nor is it something you can lose. It is not based on your actions, your successes, or your failures. It is simply because you are mine. The world teaches that love must be deserved, that you must be perfect to be accepted. But my love is different. I do not love you more on your best days, and I do not love you less on your worst days. My love is constant, unshakable, and eternal. I see your mistakes, your weaknesses, and your struggles, and yet my love for you never wavers. Nothing you do can change how much I care for you. You do not have to strive to be worthy, you already are. Come to me as you are, without fear or shame. I do not push you away when you fail. I open my arms wider. I do not grow tired of you. I delight in you. My love is not a reward, but a gift freely given. Let go of the fear that you are not enough. In my eyes, you are fully known and fully loved. My grace covers you. My mercy renews you, and my love surrounds you always. Rest in my love, my beloved. You are cherished, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. My child, I know the battles you are fighting, the struggles in your mind, the weight in your heart, the obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But hear me, my child. These battles will make you stronger. You were not created to be defeated. I have placed inside you a strength that comes from me, a power that cannot be shaken. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, for endurance, for deeper faith. Do not be discouraged by the hardships in front of you. They are not signs of failure, but signs that you are being prepared for greater things. Every warrior must go through training before stepping into victory. When you feel weary, remember that you are not fighting alone. I am with you, strengthening you, equipping you, and leading you to triumph. You do not have to face your battles in your own power. I am your defender. Each struggle you overcome will become a testimony of my faithfulness. The very things that once tried to break you will be the things that reveal your strength. What was meant to harm you, I will turn into good. So stand firm, my beloved. The battle may be fierce, but the victory is already assured. You are not weak. You are being made stronger. Trust in me and watch how I lead you to triumph. My child, I see the questions that weigh on your heart. You long for clarity, for direction, for understanding. But hear me. Every answer you seek is found in me. The world will offer temporary solutions, fleeting wisdom, and empty promises. But I am the source of true wisdom, and my guidance is perfect. When you come to me, I will reveal the path you should take. You may feel lost, unsure of which way to turn, but I have already gone before you, preparing the way. Trust that when you seek me with all your heart, I will answer. I will open the right doors and close the ones that are not for you. Be patient, my beloved. Some answers come quickly, but others require time. I do not withhold them to frustrate you, but to grow your faith. I want you to rely not just on my answers, but on me, your Father, your guide, your provider. When you are uncertain, come to me. Pour out your thoughts, your fears, and your questions, and I will give you peace. I may not always answer in the way you expect, but I will always give you what is best. Rest in me, knowing that I am never silent. I am always speaking, always guiding, and always leading you toward the good plans I have prepared for you. I know there are times when you do not understand what is happening in your life. You question why things turned out differently than you expected, why certain prayers seem unanswered. But trust me, my child, my ways are higher than yours. You see only a small part of the picture, but I see the whole story. What looks like a setback to you may be a step forward in my plan. What feels like a delay may be a divine setup for something greater. I do not work according to human logic, nor am I bound by time. I move in ways that go beyond what you can see or comprehend. My wisdom is infinite, and my plans are perfect. I know it is difficult when things do not go as you hoped, but do not let disappointment shake your faith. What I have prepared for you is far greater than what you have imagined. Trust that I am leading you with love and purpose. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Instead, rest in the knowledge that I am in control. Surrender your plans to me and I will lead you in the best path. My child, you do not have to understand everything to trust me. Simply hold on to my hand and I will guide you to places beyond your dreams. There is nothing too small or too great for me to handle in your life. I care about everything. Your joys, your worries, your desires, and even the things you think are insignificant. I see the moments when you feel unseen, when you wonder if anyone truly understands you. But my beloved, I know you completely. I know every thought before you speak it, every tear before it falls, every dream before you even dare to hope for it. The world may overlook the little things, but I do not. I care about the details of your life, the things that bring you happiness, the struggles you carry, the dreams that are deep in your heart. Nothing about you is unimportant to me. Come to me with everything, not just your biggest problems. Talk to me about your day, your hopes, your fears, and your struggles. I delight in you, and I long to walk with you in every moment. When you feel alone in your battles, remember that I am with you. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I surround you with my love. You are never forgotten, never overlooked. Trust that I am working in the details, orchestrating everything for your good. I am a personal, loving father who cares about every part of your life. My beloved child, every prayer you have whispered, every cry you have made in the quiet of the night, I have heard them all. No prayer is too small, too simple, or too insignificant to reach my heart. Even when you feel like I am silent, know that I am listening. My answers may not always come in the way you expect, but I am always responding, sometimes with a yes, sometimes with wait, and sometimes with something even better than what you asked for. Do not be discouraged if you do not see immediate results. I work in my perfect timing, arranging everything according to my divine plan. Some answers require patience because I am preparing something greater than what you have prayed for. Your prayers are powerful. They move mountains, change circumstances, and align your heart with my will. Never underestimate the power of your words when you speak to me in faith. Even when you do not have the words to pray, I understand the cries of your heart. My spirit intercedes for you, carrying your prayers before my throne. You are never unheard, never forgotten. So keep praying, keep believing, and keep trusting. I am always listening, and I am always working for your good. I see the dry and difficult seasons you have walked through, the times when you have felt lost, weary, and uncertain. But my child, the deserts you have faced are not without purpose. They are preparing you for something greater. Deserts are places of testing, but they are also places of transformation. It is in these times that your faith is strengthened, your trust in me deepens, and your heart is refined. I am using every trial to shape you into the person I created you to be. When you feel like you are wandering with no direction, remember that I am leading you. I have not abandoned you in the wilderness. Just as I guided my people through the desert with a pillar of fire and a cloud, I am guiding you now. Do not despise this season, for it is making you stronger. It is teaching you reliance on me, growing your endurance, and preparing you for the blessings that are ahead. Nothing you go through is wasted in my hands. There is an end to this season, my beloved. The desert is not your final destination. It is the path to the promised land I have prepared for you. The struggles you endure now will one day be the testimony of my faithfulness in your life. Hold on, keep trusting, and know that I am with you every step of the way. You are walking towards something greater. My beloved child, I see the weight of your past, the regrets you carry, and the mistakes you wish you could erase. But hear me now. Your past does not define who you are. I do. The enemy will try to remind you of your failures, whispering that you are unworthy of my love and grace. But I have already washed you clean. I have removed your sins as far as the east is from the west. In my eyes, you are new. Do not let shame hold you captive. The person you used to be is not who you are anymore. You are redeemed, restored, and made whole by my love. Your identity is not in your past failures, but in my everlasting grace. I am not keeping a record of your wrongs. I am not looking at you through the lens of judgment, but through the eyes of a loving father. When I look at you, I see my beloved child covered in mercy. Let go of the chains of yesterday. Walk in the freedom I have given you. Your past has no power over you unless you allow it. I have called you to live in my peace, not in the shadow of guilt. Step forward, my child. The future I have prepared for you is far greater than anything you have left behind. I know how long you have been waiting, how many times you have wondered if my promises will ever come to pass. But trust me, my beloved, what I have spoken will happen at the appointed time. I am not a man that I should lie. If I have said it, I will do it. Even if time has passed, even if circumstances seem impossible, nothing can stop my word from being fulfilled in your life. You may feel discouraged because things do not look the way you expected, but do not let appearances shake your faith. I am working in ways you cannot see, aligning everything for the right moment. I have not forgotten what I promised you. Delay does not mean denial. What I have planned for you is still in motion, even if it seems slow. My timing is perfect, and when the time is right, nothing will stand in the way. Hold on to my word. Keep trusting, keep believing, and do not let doubt take root in your heart. My promises are not empty words. They are eternal truths. Soon you will see the fulfillment of what I have declared over your life, and when it happens, you will know it was my hand that did it. Life will bring storms, trials, and unexpected challenges, but my child, you are never alone in them. I am your refuge, your safe place, your strong tower in every season. When the winds howl and the waves rise, do not be afraid. I am right beside you, holding you firm. The storm may rage, but it cannot shake you when you are anchored in me. You may not understand why certain storms come, but know this. I am using them to strengthen you. The trials you face are not meant to destroy you, but to build resilience, faith, and trust in me. Run to me when life feels overwhelming. Do not try to fight the battles alone. I am here to shelter you, to be your rock, your comfort, and your protection. No storm lasts forever. The clouds will clear and the sun will shine again. But even while the storm is still raging, my presence is your peace. Trust me, my beloved. I am greater than the storm, and in my arms you are always safe. There is nothing, no mistake, no sin, no failure that can separate you from my love. My child, my love for you is unshakable, unwavering, and eternal. The world may turn its back on you, but I never will. People may abandon you, but I remain constant. My love does not change based on your actions or emotions. It is a love that endures forever. Even when you feel distant from me, I am still here. Even when you struggle with doubt, my love for you remains the same. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for your heart. Do not believe the lie that you have gone too far or that you are beyond my reach. Nothing, neither height nor depth, nor any power in heaven or earth, can separate you from my love. Come as you are. You do not have to fix yourself before coming to me. My love is what heals, restores, and transforms. You are always welcome in my presence. Rest in the truth that you are deeply loved. Nothing will ever change that. I see the anxiety in your heart, the restless thoughts that keep you awake at night. My child, you do not have to carry these worries alone. Calm your heart and trust in me. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but I do. I have already planned your path, and I am leading you step by step. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am walking before you. I know the desire you have for control, to see the full picture before taking a step. But faith requires trust, and I am asking you to trust that my way is always best. When you feel uncertain, come to me. Lay down your burdens, quiet your mind, and listen for my voice. I will give you peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that no circumstance can take away. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. I am your guide, your counselor, your source of wisdom. When you follow me, you will never be lost. Breathe, my beloved. Let go of fear, hold on to faith, and trust that I am leading you in love. My beloved child, I see how you feel when doors close, when dreams seem to fade, and when hope feels distant. But hear me. What seems like the end is not the end, it is a new beginning. You may feel like everything is falling apart, but I am rearranging things for something greater. What you see as loss, I see as transformation. I am not finished with you yet. Sometimes I allow certain things to end because they were never meant to be permanent. Do not mourn what I am removing. Trust that I am making room for something better. Your journey is not over. Every setback, every disappointment, every unexpected turn is leading you closer to my purpose for your life. My plans for you do not stop because of one closed door. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it with faith. I am writing a new chapter, one filled with hope, renewal, and unexpected blessings. So lift your head, my child. This is not the end. It is the beginning of something beautiful. I have seen broken hearts healed, lost souls redeemed, and shattered lives rebuilt. What I have done before, I will do again, this time in your life. You may feel like the damage is too great, like things can never be the same again, but nothing is impossible for me. I specialize in restoration, in bringing life where there was once ruin. You are not beyond repair. Your situation is not too far gone. No matter how deep the wounds, my love is deeper. No matter how great the loss, my grace is greater. Restoration does not always happen instantly, but trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Healing takes time, but I will be with you in every step of the process. Give me your broken pieces, and I will turn them into something more beautiful than before. Trust me to restore not just what was lost, but to bless you beyond what you imagined. Hold on, my child. What was once broken will be made whole again. My child, in a world that constantly measures worth by achievements, appearance, and approval, I want you to know this. Your value is not defined by what others think of you. It is defined by me. People may judge, criticize, or fail to see your worth, but their opinions do not change who you are. You are my beloved, chosen, and deeply cherished. No one can take that from you. I see your heart, your struggles, and your efforts. I see how hard you try, even when no one else acknowledges it. But you do not have to strive for human approval. My love for you is unconditional. Do not let the voices of the world drown out my truth. You were created with purpose, uniquely designed, and deeply loved. You are enough, just as you are. When you feel overlooked, remember that I see you. When you feel unworthy, remember that my son gave his life for you. That is how much you mean to me. Rest in the truth that your worth is unshakable. You are precious, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, my child. There will be days when you feel weak, when you fall short, when you struggle with doubt or failure. But my child, hear me. My grace is enough for you. You do not have to be perfect to be loved. You do not have to have it all together to come to me. My grace covers you, lifts you, and strengthens you in every weakness. The enemy will try to condemn you, to make you believe that you are not worthy. But my grace is greater than your failures. My mercy is new every morning. Do not carry the burden of trying to earn my love. I have already given it freely. My grace is a gift, not a reward for perfection. When you are weak, I am strong. When you feel unworthy, my grace reminds you that you are deeply loved. Rest in that truth and let go of the weight of self-condemnation. No matter what you have done or where you have been, my grace is always enough. I see the moments when you feel like everything is slipping away, when fear grips your heart and you wonder if you can keep going. My child, you are not falling. I am holding you. Even when life feels overwhelming, even when you feel like you cannot take another step, my arms are wrapped around you. I will never let you go. You do not have to carry this burden alone. Lean on me. Let me be your strength when you have none left. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. The enemy will try to make you believe that you are alone, but that is a lie. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. I am closer than your next breath. When you feel weak, I am strong. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel broken, I am your healer. You are safe in my hands, so rest, my beloved. Let go of the fear, the worry, and the doubt. You are not falling. You are being carried by the one who loves you most. My beloved child, I know there are things in your life that seem impossible, mountains too high, doors too heavy to open, situations beyond your control. But hear me now, faith is the key that unlocks the impossible. You were never meant to rely on your own strength. When you try to figure everything out on your own, fear and doubt take hold. But when you walk by faith, trusting in my power, you will see miracles unfold. Faith is not about seeing the way. It is about believing that I am the way. Even when you cannot understand how things will work out, trust that I am making a way where there seems to be none. Do not let discouragement steal your confidence. My promises are not empty words. They are eternal truths. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass in my perfect timing. Even the smallest faith, like a mustard seed, is enough for me to move mountains. Keep believing, keep declaring my word, and watch how I bring breakthrough where you least expect it. Step forward in faith, my child. The impossible is only impossible until I step in. I see the roadblocks, the challenges, the battles that seem too overwhelming. But my child, do not fear. No obstacle in your path is greater than my power. What looks like an impossible barrier to you is nothing for me. I am the God who parts seas, moves mountains, and makes a way where there is no way. I have done it before, and I will do it again for you. Do not focus on the size of the problem. Focus on the greatness of your God. When you fix your eyes on me, instead of your struggles, you will find peace in the midst of the storm. Some obstacles are there to strengthen your faith, to teach you perseverance, and to prepare you for greater blessings. What you see as a delay or a detour may be my divine protection. Keep moving forward, even when the way is unclear. I will make crooked paths straight. I will break down walls and I will lead you to victory. Trust me, my beloved. The obstacles before you are no match for the power that is within you. My child, I know your needs before you even speak them. I see your worries about provision, about the future, about having enough. But I want you to rest in this truth. I am your provider, and you will lack nothing. I take care of the birds in the sky and clothe the flowers in the field. How much more will I take care of you, my beloved? You are worth far more to me than all creation. Do not allow fear to consume your heart. The world may say there is not enough, but I am the God of abundance. I will supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. You do not have to carry the burden alone. Trust that I will provide for you in ways beyond your understanding. Where there seems to be no way, I will make one. Instead of worrying, come to me. Lay down your anxieties and let my peace fill your heart. Seek my kingdom first, and everything else will be added to you. Rest, my child. I am your shepherd, your provider, and your source of all things. You will never be without what you truly need. There will be times when fear tries to hold you back, when doubt creeps in and tells you that you are not strong enough. But my beloved, hear me. Be strong and courageous, for I am with you. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to trust me even in the midst of uncertainty. You are never alone in your battles. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I fight for you. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is within you. The same power that raised my son from the dead is alive in you. You are not as weak as you think. You are stronger than you know. Do not let fear stop you from stepping into what I have called you to do. I have equipped you with everything you need for this journey. Walk boldly in faith, knowing that I will never leave your side. No enemy can stand against you when I am with you. No challenge is too great when my power is upon you. Keep your eyes on me, and you will overcome. My child, do not shrink back. You were created to be strong, to be bold, and to walk in the confidence that I am always with you. I know how restless your heart has been, how many thoughts have raced through your mind, how much you long for true peace. My child, the peace you seek is found in me alone. The world will offer distractions, temporary relief, and empty promises, but nothing will truly satisfy your soul except my presence. My peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is unshakable, unmovable, and everlasting. You do not have to live in anxiety. Bring your worries to me, and I will replace them with peace that surpasses all understanding. My peace is not just an emotion. It is a gift I freely give to those who trust in me. When chaos surrounds you, be still and know that I am God. When uncertainty tries to overwhelm you, hold on to my promises. I will never fail you, and I will never let you fall. Let go of the burdens that steal your peace. Surrender your fears, your stress, and your need to control everything. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see it. Breathe, my beloved. Rest in me and allow my peace to fill your heart like a river that never runs dry. My beloved child, I know you often wonder what the future holds. You think about the unknown, the unanswered questions, and the path ahead. But I want you to rest in this truth. The future I have prepared for you is wonderful. Even when you cannot see what is coming, I see it clearly. Every detail of your life is written in my hands, and I have already gone before you, preparing blessings beyond what you can imagine. You do not need to fear tomorrow because I am already there. I am orchestrating things in ways that you do not yet understand. Every season of waiting, every moment of uncertainty, and every challenge you have faced is shaping you for the beautiful future I have designed. What may seem like delays or detours to you are actually my divine setups, aligning everything for my perfect timing. I know the desires of your heart, and I know the dreams you have carried for so long. Nothing is hidden from me. Some dreams I have placed within you, and they are meant to be fulfilled at the right time. Others I will refine and shape into something even greater than what you originally envisioned. Trust that I am not withholding good things from you. I am preparing you to receive them. There will be moments when you feel discouraged, when you wonder if my promises will ever come to pass. But do not allow doubt to take root in your heart. My word never fails. If I have spoken it over your life, it will come to pass. I do not make empty promises. Every word that leaves my mouth is filled with purpose and power. Keep walking in faith, even when you do not see immediate results. A seed does not sprout the moment it is planted, but in time, it grows into something strong and beautiful. Your future is like that seed. Though you may not see the full picture now, trust that I am growing something extraordinary beneath the surface. So, my child, do not worry about what is ahead. Rest in the assurance that I have a plan for you, one filled with hope, purpose, and a future beyond your greatest expectations. Stay close to me, and I will lead you step by step into the abundant life I have prepared. My child, I never intended for you to walk this journey alone. I see the moments when you feel isolated, when you believe no one understands what you are going through. But know this, I have placed people along your path to help you, to encourage you, and to remind you that you are never alone. There are times when you pray for help, and instead of changing your circumstances immediately, I send someone into your life to walk alongside you. Do not overlook the ones I have placed around you. They are my hands and feet, sent to lift you up, to offer wisdom, and to speak life into your weary soul. Sometimes I will send mentors to guide you, friends to support you, and even strangers who will bless you in unexpected ways. Other times, I will call you to be that person for someone else, to be a source of love, encouragement, and strength. You were not created to live in isolation, but in community, where love and faith grow stronger. There will be moments when relationships challenge you, when misunderstandings arise, and when you feel tempted to withdraw from others. But do not let fear or past wounds keep you from receiving the love and support I have prepared for you. I will always provide the right people at the right time. Look around you, my beloved. I have surrounded you with more help than you realize. Do not be afraid to reach out, to ask for prayer, or to lean on those I have placed in your life. You are not a burden. You are deeply loved. Remember, I am your ultimate source of strength, but I also work through my people. Let your heart be open to the gifts of friendship, encouragement, and love that I have sent your way. You are never walking alone. My beloved, there are doors in your life that only I can open. There are opportunities, breakthroughs, and blessings that no human hand can bring. But when I open a door, nothing can stand in the way. No force of darkness, no opposition, and no circumstance can close what I have declared open for you. You may have faced rejection, closed doors, and disappointments that made you question whether I was working in your life. But do not mistake closed doors for abandonment. When I close a door, it is for your protection, for your redirection, or because I have something far greater in store. Every door I close is meant to guide you toward the one I am preparing to open. Sometimes, my timing will test your patience. You may see others stepping into their blessings while you are still waiting for yours, but know this, your door is unique. It is crafted specifically for you, and when the right time comes, it will open in a way that no one can deny that it was my hand at work. Do not waste time trying to force open doors that I have shut. If something is not working, if a path is not leading to peace, trust that I have something better. I do not make mistakes. What I have for you will not require you to compromise who you are, nor will it bring confusion. Stay faithful in the waiting, and when the right moment arrives, walk boldly through the doors I open. They will lead you into places you never imagined, into blessings that are beyond what you prayed for. What I have prepared for you is worth every moment of patience. Trust me, my child. I hold the keys to every door, and what I open, no one can shut. My child, I see how often you look at others and feel like you do not measure up. You compare your journey, your progress, your blessings, and sometimes even your struggles. But I did not create you to be like anyone else. I created you to be uniquely you. Comparison is a trap that steals your joy and blinds you to the beauty of your own journey. When you measure yourself against others, you forget that I have a special plan for your life, one that is different from anyone else's. What I am doing in you is just as important as what I am doing in them. You do not need to rush or strive to keep up with someone else's timeline. My timing for you is perfect. Just because someone else is in a different season does not mean you are behind. I am leading you according to my plan, not theirs. The gifts, talents, and calling I have placed in you are intentional. You have been created with a purpose that no one else can fulfill in the way that you can. Stop looking to the left and right. Fix your eyes on me. Celebrate what I am doing in others, but never let it make you feel inadequate. Their success does not diminish yours. I am working in your life in ways you may not yet see, but I promise, I am preparing something incredible just for you. Walk in confidence, my child. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and no one can take your place in my divine plan. My beloved child, I see the moments when doubt creeps into your heart. You question whether you are strong enough, whether you are worthy, whether you truly have a purpose. But even when you doubt yourself, I do not. I believe in you, Because I am the one who created you. I have placed gifts, strength, and purpose within you, even if you do not yet see them. You may feel inadequate at times, but I do not see you as weak. I see you as capable, chosen, and equipped for the plans I have set before you. When you feel uncertain, do not look at your limitations. Look at my power working through you. Doubt is a weapon the enemy uses to hold you back, to keep you from stepping into the destiny I have prepared for you. But my child, faith is not about never having doubt. It is about trusting me even when doubt tries to whisper lies. The key is not in your own confidence, but in your confidence in me. You do not have to have all the answers to move forward. You do not have to feel strong to be strong. You simply have to trust that I am with you, leading you, empowering you, and believing in you more than you believe in yourself. My plans for you are not built on your perfection, but on my love and grace. So when doubt tries to weigh you down, lift your eyes to me. Let my voice be louder than the voices of fear and uncertainty. I will not give up on you, no matter how many times you struggle with doubt. My faithfulness does not waver based on your emotions. I remain steadfast in my love for you. Move forward, even if it is with trembling steps. You are not alone. I believe in you, and I will never stop working in your life. My beloved, in the midst of all the things you chase after, success, security, answers, love, remember this: my presence is your greatest treasure. Nothing in this world can compare to the peace, joy, and fulfillment that comes from being close to me. You may sometimes feel that I am far away, but I am not. I am always near, always waiting for you to draw close. The world will tell you that happiness is found in achievements, material things, or relationships, but true fulfillment is found in me alone. When you spend time in my presence, you are filled with strength, wisdom, and peace that cannot be shaken. The storms of life may rage around you, but when you are rooted in me, you will not be moved. You will find a joy that is not dependent on circumstances, but on the unchanging truth of my love. Do not let distractions pull you away from what matters most. The busyness of life will try to steal your time, your focus, and your heart, but nothing is more important than our relationship. Come to me, rest in me, and let me be the center of your life. I long to speak to you, to guide you, to fill you with my presence. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. I will never turn away from you. I delight in drawing close to my children. So make space for me, my child. More than any blessing, more than any breakthrough, I want you to desire me above all else. Because in me, you will find everything your heart truly longs for. My beloved child, I know the wounds you carry. Some are fresh, others are scars from battles long past. But I want you to know this: I am the God who turns wounds into powerful testimonies. The pain you have endured is not wasted. Every tear, every heartache, every struggle has a purpose. The enemy wants you to believe that your suffering is meaningless, but I tell you the truth. I will use it for my glory and your good. The very things that once broke you will become the testimony that lifts others. Your story will be a beacon of hope for those who are walking through their own darkness. I do not just heal, I restore, redeem, and transform what was meant for harm into something beautiful. It may take time, but trust the process. Healing is not always instant, but I am working in ways you do not yet see. Just as gold is refined in fire, your faith, your strength, and your purpose are being refined through your trials. One day, you will look back and see how I carried you through, how I turned your pain into purpose, how I used your story to bring light to others. What once seemed like the end will become a new beginning, filled with hope and renewed strength. So do not be afraid of your past, and do not hide your wounds. When you place them in my hands, they become powerful testimonies of my love and faithfulness. My child, I see the moments when you hesitate to pray, when you wonder if your concerns are too small, too unimportant for me to care about. But hear me now. No prayer is too small for me to hear. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I am not a distant God, concerned only with great miracles and grand events. I am your Father, and just as a loving parent cares about every detail of their child's life, I care about every detail of yours, your fears, your worries, your hopes. I see them all. Do not let doubt keep you from bringing your heart to me. Even when you do not have the right words, even when your prayers are just silent cries, I hear you. I understand every unspoken thought, every longing that you cannot express. You do not have to pray with perfect words or long speeches. Simply come as you are, speak to me as my beloved child, and trust that I'm listening. I do not ignore any prayer, no matter how big or small. Even when you think I am silent, I am working. My answers may not always come immediately or in the way you expect, but I am always responding in love. I am aligning things for your good, even when you do not yet see it. So keep praying, my child. Keep trusting, keep believing, and never doubt that your voice reaches my heart. I am always listening, and I will never stop caring for you. I know you have been waiting, praying, hoping for a breakthrough. I see the weariness in your heart, the moments when you wonder if your miracle will ever come. But hear me, my beloved. Do not give up. Your miracle is on the way. Just because you do not see it yet does not mean I am not working. The delay is not a denial. I am aligning things, preparing you, and making sure that when your blessing arrives, it will be at the perfect time. There are moments when faith is tested the most right before the breakthrough. The enemy will try to make you believe that I have forgotten you, that nothing is changing. But those are lies. I am always faithful and I always fulfill my promises. Do not let discouragement steal your hope. Keep standing in faith, even when it feels difficult. Keep believing, even when the waiting is long. Your prayers have not been ignored. They are being answered in ways greater than you can imagine. When the time is right, you will see the doors open, the chains break, the healing manifest, and the provision arrive. And when it happens, you will know that it was my hand that did it. Hold on, my child. Your miracle is closer than you think. Keep trusting, keep pressing forward, and soon you will see my power revealed in your life. My beloved child, I see the pain in your heart, the wounds left by those who have hurt you, and the weight of unforgiveness that you have carried for too long. But I want you to know this. True freedom comes through forgiveness. I know it is not easy. The wounds are deep, the memories are painful, and your heart longs for justice. But forgiveness is not about approving what was done to you. It is about releasing yourself from the chains of bitterness. When you hold on to resentment, you allow the past to control your present. I have forgiven you completely, without condition, without hesitation. Just as I have wiped away your sins, I ask you to extend that same mercy to others. Forgiving does not mean forgetting, nor does it mean allowing the same harm again, but it does mean surrendering the pain to me. When you forgive, you are not excusing wrongdoing. You are choosing to trust that I will bring justice in my perfect way. I am the one who heals, who restores, who makes all things right. Let me carry your burdens and let my love replace the hurt in your heart. Bitterness is a prison, but forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door. When you let go, you will find peace, healing, and a new beginning. You will no longer be defined by the wounds of the past, but by the freedom I give you. Trust me, my child. Forgive as I have forgiven you, and you will step into a life of true joy and peace. I see the weight you carry, my child, the shame, the regrets, the memories that whisper lies, telling you that you are too broken to be healed. But hear me, there is no past so broken that I cannot restore it. You may think that your mistakes define you, that what you have lost can never be regained. But I am the God of redemption. I do not just repair what was broken, I make all things new. No matter what you have been through, no matter how far you have wandered, I can bring beauty from the ashes of your past. The enemy wants to trap you in guilt, to make you believe that you are unworthy of a fresh start. But my grace is greater than your failures. My love is stronger than your past. When I forgive, I do not leave behind scars of shame. I cover you completely in my mercy. Your story is not over. The mistakes you have made, the pain you have endured, they do not disqualify you from my love or my purpose. If you place your past in my hands, I will transform it into something beautiful, something powerful, something that will glorify me. I have done it before and I will do it again. I have restored the brokenhearted, healed the wounded, and lifted those who thought they were beyond hope. And I will do the same for you. So release your past, my child. Let go of the guilt, the shame, and the fear. Step into the new life I have prepared for you, and watch as I turn your brokenness into a testimony of my faithfulness. I know there are days when the darkness feels overwhelming, when fear, pain, and uncertainty try to consume you. But my child, remember this: the light always shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never overcome it. You may feel surrounded by struggles, by trials, by things you cannot control. But my light is within you, and nothing can extinguish it. No matter how heavy the burden, no matter how deep the valley, I am with you, shining my love into every corner of your life. There is no darkness too great for my presence. I have overcome the world, and I have placed my spirit within you to give you strength. Even in your weakest moments, even when you cannot see the way forward, my light is guiding you. The enemy wants you to believe that the darkness is stronger, that hope is lost, that your situation will never change. But those are lies. The truth is that my power is greater than any darkness. My love is deeper than any pain, and my plans for you will never be stopped. Hold on to my promises. Even in the darkest night, the dawn will come. Even in the hardest season, my light will break through. Keep trusting, keep believing, and you will see my glory shine in your life. You are not alone, my child. My light is with you, and it will never fade. My beloved, I see you searching for happiness, chasing after things that you hope will bring fulfillment. But I want you to know this. True joy is not found in circumstances, possessions, or achievements. True joy is found in me. The world offers temporary happiness, fleeting moments that fade as quickly as they come. But my joy is eternal, unshaken by trials, untouched by the ups and downs of life. When you anchor your heart in me, you will find a joy that cannot be taken away. I know that life is not always easy. There will be moments of struggle, of disappointment, of pain. But even in those moments, my joy is available to you. It is a joy that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am working all things for your good, that my love for you never changes. Do not wait for perfect circumstances to experience joy. Do not believe the lie that you must reach a certain point in life before you can be happy. Joy is not found in a destination. It is found in my presence, in trusting me, in knowing that I am with you always. Come to me, and I will fill you with a joy that surpasses all understanding, a joy that remains even in the storm, that strengthens you in the battle, that reminds you of who you are in me. My child, let go of the things that leave you empty. Seek me, and you will find the joy your heart has been longing for. I know you wonder if I see everything you go through. You question whether I notice the little things, the hidden struggles, the quiet prayers you whisper when no one else is listening. My child, hear me. I am working in every detail of your life. Nothing escapes my sight. The moments of joy, the moments of sorrow, the victories, and even the disappointments, I am present in them all. I am not just concerned with the big moments. I am involved in every part of your journey. You may not always see my hand at work, but I am moving behind the scenes, arranging things in ways beyond your understanding. What seems insignificant to you is significant to me. Every step you take, every decision you make, every challenge you face, I am there, guiding, leading, and preparing the way. There will be times when you feel like nothing is changing, when it seems like I am silent. But trust that I am working even in the stillness. I am aligning people, opening doors, closing others, and making sure that everything falls into place at the right time. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. Rest in the assurance that I am in control, that I care about every detail, and that I am working all things together for your good. So, my beloved, do not worry. Trust in my plan, in my timing, and in my faithfulness. I am working even in the smallest details of your life. My beloved child, I know there are times when you feel like things are not going according to plan. You look at delays, disappointments, and unexpected changes, and you wonder if my purpose for you has been derailed. But hear me, nothing can frustrate my plans for your life. I am not limited by human circumstances. No obstacle, no failure, no mistake, and no attack from the enemy can stop what I have spoken over your life. My will is sovereign, and my power is greater than anything that stands in your way. What I have planned will come to pass in my perfect timing. You may feel like you have taken wrong turns, like you have made choices that have moved you away from my best. But even when you wander, I know how to bring you back. I am the good shepherd, and I will always lead you toward the path I have set before you. Nothing is beyond my ability to restore. The enemy wants you to believe that you have missed your destiny, that you are too late, too broken, or too far gone. But those are lies. My plans for you have not changed, and I have accounted for every detour. What I have started in you, I will finish. Trust me when things do not go as expected. What looks like a setback is often a setup for something greater. I am working behind the scenes, moving things into place, aligning people and circumstances to fulfill my purpose in you. So rest in this truth, my child. You are in my hands, and nothing, no delay, no hardship, no failure can frustrate the plans I have prepared for your life. My child, I see the fear in your heart, the worry that you might be left alone, that you might be forgotten, that you might be too much of a burden. But hear me clearly, I will never abandon you. You are mine forever. Human love may fail, people may walk away, and circumstances may change, but my love is unshakable. It does not waver with time. nor is it based on your performance. You are my beloved, and nothing can separate you from my love. I do not turn away when you struggle. I do not grow weary of your prayers, nor am I frustrated by your doubts. I am your Father, and I delight in you. Even when you feel distant, I am near. Even when you stumble, I hold you in my hands. The enemy will try to make you believe that I have left you, that I have given up on you. But my word is true. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Even in your darkest moments, even when you cannot feel my presence, I am there, surrounding you with my love. When you feel lost, remember that I am your home. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel afraid, I am your refuge. You never have to walk this life alone because I am with you, now and forever. Hold on to this promise, my child. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, no matter how many times you fall, you are mine, always. I know how much you worry about the future, my beloved. You wonder what will happen, how things will unfold, and whether you will have the strength to face what is ahead. But I want you to release those fears, because I am already in your tomorrow. You do not have to be afraid of the unknown. While you can only see today, I see the entire picture. I know every detail of your future, and I have already prepared the way. Nothing will catch me by surprise, and nothing will happen that I have not already accounted for. Fear tries to paralyze you, to make you doubt, to steal your peace. But fear is not from me. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When you trust in me, you will find the strength to move forward with confidence, knowing that I am in control. Do not waste today worrying about what may or may not happen tomorrow. I am your provider, your protector, and your guide. I will give you the grace you need for each moment, one day at a time. The same way I have carried you before, I will carry you again. Instead of dwelling on what might go wrong, fix your eyes on me. Let my promises fill your heart with hope. I have never failed you, and I never will. Your future is not uncertain. It is safe in my hands. So breathe, my child. Let go of the fear and walk forward in faith. Tomorrow is not something to fear because I am already there, waiting for you with open arms. My beloved child, I know there are moments when you wonder if your life has meaning, if your story is unfolding the way it should, if you are truly on the right path. But hear me, I am the author of your life, and I am writing a story more beautiful than you can imagine. Every chapter, every page, every sentence of your life is carefully crafted by my hand. Even the painful moments, the struggles, the uncertainties, they are all part of a greater masterpiece. What may seem like chaos to you is actually a story of redemption, grace, and purpose. There are times when you may feel like nothing is happening, like you are stuck in a waiting season with no direction. But trust that I am still writing. Some of the greatest stories take time to unfold. What looks like a delay is often preparation for something even greater. Do not compare your story to others. I am not writing their journey the same way I am writing yours. You have a unique purpose, a calling that is yours alone. Let go of the need to control the narrative and trust that I am working all things together for your good. One day, you will look back and see how every twist and turn led you exactly where you were meant to be. The things that once confused you will make sense, and you will stand in awe of my faithfulness. So keep trusting, keep believing, and keep moving forward. The story I am writing for you is not over yet, and the best is yet to come. I see the things you believe are gone forever, the dreams that seem shattered, the opportunities that feel missed, the relationships that have been broken. But I want you to know this. Nothing is beyond my power to restore. What you thought was lost, I can bring back in ways greater than you imagined. I am the God who revives, who breathes life into dry bones, who brings beauty from ashes. No matter how impossible it seems, I am able to restore. There are times when I allow things to be removed from your life, not to punish you, but to prepare you for something greater. Sometimes, I replace what was lost with something far better. Other times, I take what was broken and make it whole again. Do not give up on what I have placed in your heart. If I have promised you restoration, it will come. It may not look the way you expect, and it may take longer than you hoped, but my timing is perfect. Let go of fear, let go of discouragement, and trust that I am working. You will see my hand move in ways that will leave you in awe. What was stolen, I will redeem. What was broken, I will heal. What was lost, I will restore. Hold on to hope, my child. I am the God of restoration, and nothing is too far gone for me to make new again. My beloved child, I know the promises I have made to you. I see the prayers you have whispered in faith, the hopes you have carried in your heart, and the dreams that seem like they are taking too long to come true. But hear me now. What I have promised, I will fulfill. Not one word I have spoken will return empty. I do not make empty promises. When I declare something over your life, it is already set in motion. Even if it takes longer than you expected, even if the circumstances seem impossible, my word will never fail. Just as the rain falls from the sky and nourishes the earth, so too will my promises bring forth life in their appointed time. I know the waiting is difficult. I see how the enemy tries to fill your mind with doubt, whispering that I have forgotten you, that my plans have changed, that you are not worthy of my blessings. But those are lies. I do not forget. I do not change my mind, and I do not break my word. What I have spoken over your life is sealed in heaven, and no force in hell can stop it. Sometimes I allow delays because I am preparing you for what is to come. If I were to give you everything at once, you might not be ready to handle it. There is a process of growth, a deepening of faith, a strengthening of character that happens in the waiting. But do not mistake my timing for my absence. While you wait, I am working. I ask you to trust me. Keep your faith anchored in my word, not in what you see or how you feel. Just as Abraham believed in my promise despite his old age, just as Joseph endured years of hardship before stepping into his destiny, just as my son came at the appointed time, so too will your promise be fulfilled in the perfect moment. So stand firm, my child. Do not be moved by what seems like delays. Keep believing, keep expecting, keep preparing your heart. The fulfillment is on the way, and when it arrives, you will know that it was my hand that brought it to pass. I see the battles you are fighting, my child. Some are visible while others are in the deepest places of your heart, where no one else can see. I know how weary you feel, how much you long for relief, how often you have wondered if you should just give up. But listen to me, the victory is already yours. You are not fighting alone. You do not have to carry this burden by yourself. I am the Lord of hosts, the God who fights for you. I have already gone ahead, clearing the way, making the crooked path straight, defeating the enemies that seek to destroy you. What looks like an impossible battle to you is already a finished victory in my hands. The enemy wants to wear you down, to convince you that it is hopeless, that you are not strong enough, that nothing will change. But I say to you, do not give up. The breakthrough is closer than you think. Just when it seems the hardest, just when the night feels the darkest, that is when my light breaks through and the victory is revealed. My beloved, remember that the greatest battles in history were won by faith, not by human strength. The walls of Jericho fell not because of swords, but because of obedience and trust. David defeated Goliath not with size or armor, but with faith in my name. Jesus conquered sin and death, not with earthly power, but by surrendering to my will. Your battle will be won in the same way, through faith, perseverance, and trust in me. I know you are tired, but do not grow weary in doing good. Keep praying, keep standing, keep believing. Every tear you have cried, every moment of endurance, every step of faith, it is not in vain. I am strengthening you, refining you, and leading you to a place of triumph that will glorify my name. So press on, my child. The victory is already secured. Do not let discouragement steal what I have already given you. Stand in faith, and soon you will see my power displayed in ways you never imagined. I know the desires of your heart, my child. I see the things you long for, the prayers you lift up, the dreams you chase after. But I want you to understand this. Nothing you seek will ever compare to the treasure of my presence. More than blessings, more than miracles, more than answered prayers, the greatest gift I have given you is myself. When you have my presence, you have everything you need. You have peace that cannot be shaken, joy that is not dependent on circumstances, and love that never fails. The world may offer temporary satisfaction, but in me, you will find fulfillment that lasts for eternity. Many seek me only for what I can give them, for the breakthroughs, the healing, the provision. But I long for you to seek me for who I am, not just for what I can do. I desire a deep relationship with you, one where you are drawn not by what you need, but by your love for me. Come close, my child. Let me be your source of life. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away from the one thing that matters most, knowing me intimately. When you prioritize my presence, everything else falls into place. The worries fade, the fears dissolve, and your heart is filled with a peace that surpasses understanding. You do not have to wait until heaven to experience my presence. I am with you now. I walk with you through every trial. I stand beside you in every storm, and I dwell within you through my Spirit. You are never alone. I am always near. So seek me above all else. Let my presence be the greatest treasure of your life, and you will find that in me you have everything you could ever need. I know that trust is not always easy, my beloved. You have been let down before. You have experienced disappointment, and you have felt the sting of broken promises. But hear me now. I will not fail you. My faithfulness is unchanging, and my word will never be broken. People may fail you, circumstances may shift, and life may not always go as expected, but I remain constant. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. When I say I will be with you, I mean it. When I say I will provide, I will. When I say I will make a way, trust that the path is already being prepared. The storms of life may try to shake you, but I am your firm foundation. When everything else crumbles, I remain. You can stand on my promises, knowing that I do not lie, I do not change, and I do not forget what I have spoken over you. Even when you feel like I am silent, I am still working. Even when you do not see the answer right away, I am still moving on your behalf. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are good. Hold on to my faithfulness, my child. Do not let doubt steal the truth of who I am. Look back on your life and see how I have been with you every step of the way. Just as I have been faithful before, I will be faithful again. Trust in me. Lean on me. I will never fail you. My beloved child, I see the moments when you feel too weak to continue, when your heart is heavy, when your body is weary, when your mind is overwhelmed with thoughts of giving up. I see it all, but I want you to know this. Even in your weakness, I am your strength. You do not have to rely on your own power to endure the trials of life. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and when you feel like you have nothing left to give, that is when my power takes over. I am your refuge, your stronghold, your source of endurance when you have none. The world may tell you that weakness is a flaw, but I tell you the truth. When you surrender your weakness to me, you will find a strength that is unshakable. The same power that raised my son from the grave is alive in you. You are not weak. You are sustained by the Almighty. You may feel like you are struggling, like you are failing, like you are not enough. But listen to my voice, not the voice of the enemy. You are not failing. You are learning to depend on me. You are not falling apart. I am holding you together. You are not alone. I am right here beside you, lifting you up. Do not fear your moments of weakness, my child. They are not the end of your story. Let go of the burden of trying to be strong on your own and lean into my presence. I will carry you when you cannot walk. I will fight for you when you are too weary to fight for yourself, and I will renew your strength so that you can soar again. So rest in me. Do not be discouraged. My grace is sufficient for you, and my strength will sustain you. Even when you feel weak, you are never without hope, because I am your strength now and forever. I know the doors that have closed before you, my child. I have seen the opportunities that seemed to slip away, the prayers that felt unanswered, the moments when you knocked and the door did not open. But hear me now. When I open a door for you, no one can shut it. There are doors that I have prepared specifically for you, not for anyone else, not for another season, but for you in my perfect timing. You may not see them yet, but trust that I am already working behind the scenes, aligning things for the right moment. Do not become discouraged when some doors close. Not every door is meant for you, and not every opportunity is part of my plan. Some doors close to protect you, others close to redirect you, and some close because I have something far greater ahead. When the time is right, you will see the doors I have set before you. They will not require force, manipulation, or compromise. They will open in ways that leave no doubt that it was my hand at work. No opposition, no obstacle, no enemy can stop what I have ordained for your life. So keep trusting, keep believing, keep walking forward. Do not waste time mourning what has closed. Prepare yourself for what I am about to open. The doors I have for you lead to purpose, to joy, to new beginnings that will bless you beyond what you imagined. My child, do not be afraid. The keys to your future are in my hands, and when I open the door, nothing in this world will be able to shut it. I see the moments when you feel invisible, my child, when you wonder if anyone truly sees you, if anyone truly cares, if your prayers are even being heard. But I want you to know this: you are not forgotten. You are always on my mind. From the moment I formed you, I have never taken my eyes off you. Every breath you take, every step you walk, every thought that fills your heart, I know it all. There is never a second when you are not deeply loved, fully known, and completely cherished by me. The enemy tries to make you believe that you are overlooked, that your struggles do not matter, that no one understands what you are going through, but those are lies. I see you, I hear you, and I am closer than you think, even in the silence, even in the waiting, even when you feel like nothing is changing. I am working in ways beyond your understanding. You are not forgotten, because I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. I have written your story with my love, and nothing, no distance, no mistake, no season of waiting, can erase the plans I have for you. Let go of the fear that you are alone. Rest in the truth that you are always in my heart. My love for you is constant, my presence is unshakable, and my faithfulness endures forever. So lift your head, my beloved. You are not forgotten. You are deeply seen, deeply loved, and forever held in my arms. I see the fear that grips your heart, my child. The uncertainty, the doubts, the worry that tries to steal your peace. But hear me now, do not be afraid. Victory is already yours. Fear is a liar. It tries to convince you that you are not strong enough, that you will fail, that you are alone in your battles. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. You do not have to live in fear when you are walking in my promises. You are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from victory. The enemy has already been defeated. The battles you face are not yours to carry alone. I am fighting for you, and I have already secured your triumph. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No darkness will overcome my light, and no plan of the enemy will succeed against my purpose for your life. Yes, the trials may come. Yes, the road may be difficult, but do not let fear paralyze you. Walk in boldness, knowing that I go before you, behind you, and beside you. You are covered in my strength, protected by my power, and held in my hands. Victory does not always mean an instant change. Sometimes it is a process, a journey of faith, a step-by-step walk of trust. But I promise you this, when you trust in me, you will see my power revealed. So move forward with confidence, my child. You do not have to fear what is ahead, because I am already there. Victory is yours. Claim it, believe it, and walk in the power I have given you. I know how easily your heart can become troubled, my beloved. The worries, the anxieties, the unknowns of life try to steal your peace. But I have not called you to live in fear and stress. I have called you to rest in my peace. The peace I give is not like the peace of the world. The world's peace is temporary, dependent on circumstances, fleeting like the wind. But my peace is unshakable, unchanging, and powerful enough to calm any storm in your life. When you fix your eyes on me, my peace will guard your heart and mind. It will protect you from the lies of the enemy, from the weight of anxiety, from the fears that try to take hold. My peace is a fortress that no trouble can break through. You do not have to have all the answers to have peace. You do not have to see the full picture to rest in my presence. Just trust me. Trust that I am in control, that I am working all things for your good, that nothing is too great for me to handle. Lay your burdens at my feet. Release the things you cannot control. Let my presence fill you with peace that surpasses all understanding. You are safe in my hands, my child. Let my peace cover you, surround you, and guard you, today and always. My beloved child, I know there are moments when you feel abandoned, when the weight of life makes you wonder if I am still with you. But listen to me carefully. I will never leave you, no matter what happens. You are never alone, even in your darkest hours. The world may turn its back on you, people may walk away, friends may fail you, but I am not like the world. I am faithful, unchanging, and constant. From the moment I formed you, I have been with you, and I will remain by your side through every season of your life. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. No mistake, no failure, no weakness can push me away. I do not love you based on your perfection. I love you because you are mine. Even when you fall, I am there to lift you up. Even when you struggle, I am holding you steady. I see the nights when you cry in silence, when you long for someone to understand, when your heart aches with loneliness. But my child, I am closer than your next breath. I hear every whisper, I see every tear, and I hold every broken piece of your heart with tenderness. You do not have to earn my presence, it is already yours. You do not have to prove yourself worthy of my love. I have already called you my beloved. No storm, no trial, no failure will ever make me leave your side. So rest in this truth, my child. No matter where life takes you, no matter what you face, I am here. I will walk with you, fight for you, comfort you, and guide you. I will never leave you. I know the longing in your heart to be seen, to be known, to be cherished. My child, I want you to understand this. I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. You are forever a part of me, and nothing can erase you from my love. You may feel forgotten at times. You may think that your prayers have been lost in the noise of the world, but I have never lost sight of you. You are not just one of many. You are my precious, chosen child, and I carry you with me always. Every detail of your life matters to me. Every joy, every sorrow, every struggle, I hold them all close. I have not overlooked you, nor have I grown weary of you. My love is eternal, and I have written your name in a place where it can never be erased. The world may try to define you by its standards. People may place labels on you, may try to make you feel unseen, unworthy, or forgotten, but none of that is true. Your identity is not found in what others say. You are defined by my love, by my promises, by the fact that you belong to me. When doubt fills your mind, when fear grips your heart, when loneliness tries to take hold, remember this: I know your name. I have called you by name, and you are mine. You are never lost to me. So walk in confidence, my beloved. You are forever engraved in my hands, forever held in my heart, and forever loved beyond measure. I see the moments when you feel like you have failed beyond repair, when shame tells you that you have gone too far, when regret whispers that it is too late to start again. But my child, I am the God of second chances, and I have not given up on you. No mistake is too great for my mercy. No failure is beyond my grace. I do not measure you by your past. I see the future I have prepared for you. When you come to me, I do not turn you away. I cleanse, I restore, and I make all things new. The enemy wants you to believe that you are beyond redemption, that you have ruined your purpose, that you are disqualified from my love. But those are lies. My love is greater than your failures. My grace covers every wrong. I specialize in taking brokenness and turning it into beauty. Look at those I have redeemed before you. David fell, yet I still called him a man after my heart. Peter denied me, yet I still built my church upon him. Paul persecuted my people, yet I transformed him into one of the greatest messengers of my gospel. If I did it for them, I can do it for you. Your past does not define you, I do. Your failures do not disqualify you. My love redeems them. No matter how far you think you have fallen, my arms are open, ready to welcome you home. Come back to me, my beloved. There is nothing too broken for me to restore, no sin too great for me to forgive. I am the God of second chances, and today I offer you a new beginning. The love of this world is fragile, my child. It changes, it fades, it depends on circumstances, but the love I give you is eternal. It does not shift with time, it does not depend on your actions, and it will never be taken away from you. You may have experienced rejection, betrayal, and the pain of love that did not last. But my love is different. It is not based on conditions or expectations. It is steadfast, constant, and unbreakable. I loved you before you even knew me, and I will love you for all eternity. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love is not earned, it is freely given. You are mine, and I delight in you, not because of what you do, but simply because of who you are. The enemy will try to make you doubt my love. He will whisper that you are not enough, that you have failed too many times, that you are unworthy. But listen to my voice. I have loved you with an everlasting love. No failure, no mistake, no weakness can change that. Rest in my love, my child. Let go of the fear that you have to prove yourself, that you have to be perfect, that you have to earn my affection. You are already fully loved, completely accepted, and eternally cherished. Let my love be the foundation of your life. When everything else fades, my love remains. When the storms come, my love will sustain you. Nothing can separate you from my love, not now, not ever. I know how much you long for direction, my child. You seek answers. You want to know the path ahead. You desire clarity in the choices before you. But I ask you, trust in me and I will guide your steps. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. I am the one who holds your future, the one who sees the road ahead, the one who knows what is best for you. When you lean on me instead of your own understanding, I will lead you in the way you should go. Sometimes my guidance comes as a gentle whisper, a nudge in your spirit, a peace that surpasses understanding. Other times I close doors to protect you, redirect your steps, and align you with my perfect plan. Do not fear when things do not go as you expected. I am still in control. Walking by faith means trusting me even when you do not see the whole picture. It means moving forward when I say go, waiting when I say wait, and resting in the confidence that I am always leading you toward good things. I promise you this: when you follow me, you will never be lost. My word will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Even in the moments of uncertainty, I am guiding you with my loving hand. So surrender your plans to me, my child. Trust in my wisdom, rest in my love, and walk in faith. I will never lead you astray. I will always guide you to where you are meant to be. My beloved child, I see the uncertainty in your heart, the questions that keep you awake at night, the fears that whisper to you about the unknown. But listen to me, do not be afraid. Your future is secure in my hands, and nothing that lies ahead will ever take me by surprise. You do not need to have all the answers, because I already do. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I see what is ahead, and I have already prepared the way for you. You may feel like you are stepping into the unknown, but I am walking before you, guiding your every step. Fear tries to tell you that you are unprepared, that you are alone, that things will go wrong. But fear is not from me. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. When you trust in me, you will find peace even when you do not know what is coming next. You do not have to figure out your future on your own. I am your provider, your protector, and your source of wisdom. I will open doors that no one can shut, and I will close doors that are not meant for you. You are not wandering aimlessly. I am leading you with purpose. So do not let fear steal your joy, my child. Embrace the future with confidence, knowing that I am with you. I will give you the strength for every challenge, the wisdom for every decision, and the provision for every need. You are safe in my hands. Walk forward in faith. Do not let the unknown hold you back, because your future is not uncertain. It is secure in my love. I know there are times when you feel like your story is coming to an end, like you have reached a dead end, like the dreams you once had are fading away. But listen to me, my child. The story I am writing for you is not over yet. You may think that you have made too many mistakes, that you have missed your chance, that your best days are behind you. But I am the author of your life, and I have already written the next chapter. What you see as an ending is simply a turning point towards something greater. There are things you do not yet understand, moments that feel painful, but are actually leading you to purpose. Every tear, every trial, every season of waiting is being used to shape you for what is ahead. I waste nothing, my child. Every part of your story is meaningful in my hands. Do not believe the lie that it is too late for you. I specialize in bringing new beginnings where there seemed to be none. Just as I called Abraham when he thought his time had passed, just as I restored Job after he lost everything, just as I redeemed Peter after he denied me, so too will I restore and rewrite your story. You are not forgotten, and your purpose is not finished. I am still moving, still working, still bringing my plans to completion. Your story is unfolding exactly as it should, according to my perfect timing. So hold on, my beloved. The best is yet to come. Trust in my plan, and watch as I bring beauty from ashes and turn your life into a testimony of my faithfulness. I know how tired you feel, my child. I see the weight you carry, the burdens that press upon your shoulders, the moments when you wonder if you have the strength to keep moving forward. But hear me now. I will give you the strength you need. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I am your refuge, your strong tower, your ever-present help in times of trouble. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel like you cannot take another step, let me carry you. My strength is limitless, and I will sustain you. Life will bring challenges, but I have equipped you with everything you need to endure. The enemy wants to make you feel defeated, but I have called you victorious. Even when you feel like you have nothing left to give, my power is at work within you, strengthening you beyond your own ability. You do not have to rely on your own might. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. When you surrender your exhaustion to me, I will renew your spirit and fill you with energy that comes from my presence. So do not give up, my child. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. The finish line is ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. You are not alone, and you are not without help. Rest in me, and I will refresh your soul. I will lift your burdens, and I will strengthen your heart. You have more inside of you than you realize because my spirit lives within you. I know there are seasons that feel dry, seasons that feel confusing, and seasons that make you wonder if I am still working in your life. But listen to me, my beloved. I have a purpose for every season you go through. Nothing is wasted in my hands. There will be times of planting when I am sowing new things into your heart, times of waiting when I am preparing you for what is ahead, times of pruning when I remove things that no longer serve your purpose, and times of harvest when you will see the fruit of all that I have been doing in you. Each season serves a purpose. Do not rush through them, and do not despise the process. Even in the quiet, even in the wilderness, even in the times of uncertainty, I am working all things together for your good. Trust me when the path is unclear. Some of the greatest growth happens in the seasons when nothing seems to be changing. Just as the roots of a tree grow deeper in the winter, so too is your faith being strengthened in the seasons when you feel hidden. You may not always understand why certain things happen, but trust that I do. Every moment, every trial, every victory is part of my divine design. I am molding you, shaping you, and preparing you for the blessings to come. So embrace this season, my child. Do not wish it away. Seek me in it. There is beauty in every stage of your journey, and I am with you through it all. I see the places in your life that feel broken, the dreams that seem beyond repair, the parts of your heart that long for renewal. But hear me, my child. I am the God who makes all things new. No matter how damaged something may seem, no matter how impossible restoration appears, I am able to breathe new life into every situation. I am the Creator, the Restorer, the one who turns mourning into dancing and brings beauty from ashes. You may think that the best days are behind you, that the mistakes you have made have left too deep of a mark. But I say to you, my beloved, I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Nothing is beyond my power to redeem. The years the enemy tried to steal, I will restore. The pain you have endured, I will turn into purpose. The broken pieces of your life, I will mend into something more beautiful than before. Let go of the past, my child. Do not cling to what was. Open your heart to what I am doing now. Step into the new life I am calling you to, with faith that I will complete the good work I have begun in you. Trust in me. I am the God of new beginnings, and I am bringing forth something greater than you could ever imagine. My beloved child, I see the moments when your heart is heavy, when your circumstances seem overwhelming, and when you struggle to find the strength to keep going. But listen to me. Your worship is powerful, and it opens doors in the spiritual realm that no earthly force can close. When you choose to worship in the middle of your storm, you shift the atmosphere. When you praise me despite your struggles, you invite my presence to move in your situation. Worship is not just a song or a routine. It is a weapon, a declaration that I am greater than your battles, that my power is stronger than your fears. Look at what happened to Paul and Silas. When they were imprisoned, beaten, and shackled, they did not complain. They did not give up. Instead, they lifted their voices in worship, and the chains that bound them were broken. The doors of the prison swung open, not just for them, but for those around them. That is the power of worship. It does not just free you, it transforms everything around you. When you exalt my name above your circumstances, you align yourself with my divine authority, and miracles begin to unfold. Walls fall, burdens lift, and breakthroughs come when you fix your eyes on me instead of your problems. Do not let your circumstances silence your praise. The enemy wants you to focus on what is wrong, to keep your mouth closed, to make you feel defeated. But I tell you, when you lift your voice in worship, you remind the enemy that he has already lost. You shift your focus from fear to faith, from doubt to trust, from worry to victory. So worship me, my child, not just when things are good, but especially when they are not. Sing in the valley, praise in the waiting, declare my goodness even in the unknown. Because when you worship, you open the door for my glory to move in ways beyond your imagination. I see the things you strive for, my child, the recognition, the success, the desire to be seen and valued by the world. But I want you to remember this. Your greatest identity is not found in titles, achievements, or what others say about you. Your name is written in heaven, and that is what truly matters. You are not just a number, not just another person among many. I have called you by name. I have written your name in the book of life, sealed it with my love, and declared that you belong to me forever. No earthly recognition can compare to the eternal honor of being my child. Do not chase after the approval of man, for it is fleeting. The applause of the world fades, but my love for you is eternal. You do not have to prove your worth or strive to be seen. I see you, I know you, and I cherish you more than you can comprehend. The enemy will try to distract you, making you think that success in this world is what defines you. But my kingdom operates differently. The greatest in my kingdom are not those with fame or power, but those who walk in humility, faith, and love. So lift your eyes from the temporary and focus on the eternal. Rejoice not because of what you have done, but because you are mine. Your name is written where it truly matters, and nothing, no failure, no rejection, no mistake can erase it. Walk in confidence, my beloved. You are known, you are chosen, and your name is forever engraved in my heart. I see the weight you carry, the moments when guilt whispers lies to your heart, the regrets that try to convince you that you are unworthy of my grace. But hear me clearly, my child. My love covers a multitude of sins. There is nothing you have done that my mercy cannot cleanse. You do not have to live in shame. The enemy wants to remind you of your failures, to make you believe that you are beyond redemption. But I want you to remember this: the blood of my Son was shed for you. His sacrifice was not just for the righteous, it was for the broken, the lost, the ones who thought they had gone too far. I do not see you through the lens of your mistakes. I see you through the eyes of love, through the righteousness of Christ. When I forgive, I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I remove them as far as the east is from the west. I wash you clean, I make you new, and I call you my own. Stop carrying burdens that I have already lifted. Do not allow guilt to chain you when I have already set you free. My grace is greater than your failures, and my love is stronger than your doubts. Come to me with an open heart, and I will restore you completely. I want you to walk in the freedom of knowing that you are fully forgiven. You do not have to earn my love. It is already yours. You do not have to be perfect. I love you as you are. You do not have to fear rejection. I have already accepted you. So rest in my love, my child. Let go of the past. Embrace the new beginning I offer, and know that nothing, no sin, no failure, no weakness can separate you from me. I know the dangers that surround you, the fears that try to take hold of your heart, the uncertainties that make you question if you are truly safe. But listen to me, my beloved. You are under my protection. Nothing can touch you without my permission. The enemy will try to fill your mind with worry, making you believe that harm is near, that disaster is inevitable. But my word is your shield, and my presence is your fortress. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, no attack of the enemy will succeed, and no plan against you will stand, because I am your defender. I watch over you day and night. When you sleep, I stand guard. When you walk through difficult places, I go before you. When danger arises, I surround you with my angels. You are not exposed, you are not vulnerable. You are covered by my mighty hand. Do not let fear consume you. The same God who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, who parted the Red Sea for my people, who calmed the storm with a single word, that same God is with you now. I will not fail you. I will not let you be destroyed. Even when you do not see it, I am working. Even when the battle seems intense, I am fighting for you. I am your refuge, your shelter, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Run to me, trust in me, and find rest in my unfailing protection. My child, be at peace. You are not alone. You are not without defense, and you will not be defeated. I am your shield, your strong tower, and I will keep you safe. I see the struggle in your heart, the fear that you are not enough, the worry that you have failed too many times. But hear me now, my beloved. There is nothing you can do that will make me love you less. My love for you is unshakable, unchanging, and everlasting. You may believe that you have disappointed me, that you have strayed too far, that you have not lived up to what I desire, but I do not love you based on your performance. My love is not something you earn, it is something I freely give. You are my child, and my love for you is eternal. The enemy will try to convince you that I am distant, that I am angry, that I have given up on you, but those are lies. My arms are always open, my heart is always full of grace, and my love is always reaching out to you. You are never too far gone for my mercy. I want you to stop striving to be good enough and simply rest in my love. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to have it all together. Just come to me as you are, and let my love transform you from the inside out. Nothing in heaven or earth can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your failures, not your weaknesses. I loved you yesterday. I love you today, and I will love you forever. So stop doubting, my child. Rest in the truth that you are fully known, fully forgiven, and fully loved, exactly as you are. My beloved child, I see the moments when life feels overwhelming, when everything seems to be falling apart, when the weight of your burdens makes you feel like you are breaking. But listen to me. I am holding you together. Even when you feel weak, even when you cannot see a way forward, even when the pressure feels too great, I am sustaining you. I know the fears that try to consume you, the voices that whisper that you cannot handle this, that things will never get better. But those are lies. You are not falling apart. You are being held together by my mighty hands. I have not left you to navigate this storm alone. I am in the middle of it with you, strengthening you, guiding you, keeping you from being overcome. It may seem like chaos is surrounding you, like the things you once relied on are crumbling, like the dreams you held dear are slipping away, but nothing is out of my control. What looks like the end to you is simply a transition to something greater. I know how to take broken pieces and make something beautiful out of them. I know how to bring order where there seems to be only confusion. Even if you feel weak right now, my strength is more than enough. Even if you feel lost, I have already mapped out the way. Even if you cannot see how things will work out, trust that I have already made a path through the wilderness. Do not rely on your own understanding. Lean on me, and I will direct your steps. You do not have to hold everything together by yourself. You were never meant to carry this weight alone. I am your refuge, your foundation, your firm anchor in the storm. The winds may blow, but you will not be destroyed. The storm may rage, but I will keep you standing. No trouble, no hardship, no trial will be able to shake you when you are rooted in me. So take a deep breath, my child. Let go of the need to control everything, to fix everything, to understand everything. Rest in me. I am holding you, and I will never let you go. My child, I know you have heard that I love you, but I want you to truly understand the depth of my love. It is greater than the oceans, higher than the heavens, deeper than anything your mind can comprehend. My love for you is beyond human limitations, beyond circumstances, beyond what you can even imagine. From the moment I formed you, I have loved you. Not because of what you have done, not because of how strong you are, not because of anything you have achieved, but simply because you are mine. My love is not based on your perfection, nor is it taken away when you make mistakes. It is unconditional, unwavering, eternal. You may look at yourself and see flaws, failures, and shortcomings, but I look at you and see my beloved creation. You may question if you are worthy of love, but I have already answered that question at the cross. The greatest demonstration of love the world has ever known was when my son laid down his life for you. That is how much you mean to me. Do not compare my love to the love of people. Human love can fail. It can change. It can come with conditions. But my love is different. It is pure, unchanging, and everlasting. There is nothing you could ever do to make me love you more, and nothing you could ever do to make me love you less. My love is not something you earn. It is something you receive. When you feel alone, when you doubt your worth, when the world tries to convince you that you are unlovable, remember, my love, it surrounds you like the air you breathe, it covers you like a warm embrace, and it will never, ever leave you. So stop striving to be enough. You already are enough because I have called you mine. Rest in my love and let it heal you, fill you, and transform you. You are forever loved, beyond measure, beyond understanding, beyond anything you have ever known. I see the sacrifices you make, my child. I see the times when you have chosen love over anger, when you have given even when it cost you, when you have remained faithful even when no one noticed. Nothing you do for my glory is in vain. I see it all, and I will reward you in ways greater than you can imagine. There are times when you wonder if your efforts matter, when you serve and no one thanks you, when you pour out your heart and it seems unappreciated, when you love deeply and it feels unnoticed. But I see the hidden acts of kindness, the prayers whispered in secret, the battles fought on your knees. Not one act of obedience is wasted. The world may overlook you, but I do not. The sacrifices you make for me and for others are recorded in my heart. Every time you choose to do what is right instead of what is easy, every time you choose to trust instead of fear, every time you surrender your own desires for my will, I take notice, and I will bless you for it. Do not grow weary in doing good. Even when the harvest seems delayed, even when the results are not immediate, know that I am working behind the scenes. The seeds you plant in faith will bear fruit in due season. You may not always see it right away, but trust that my timing is perfect. I am not unjust. I will not forget your labor of love. What you have sacrificed will be returned to you in abundance. What you have given will come back to you pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So keep going, my child. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. Your sacrifices matter, your obedience is powerful, and your faithfulness will be rewarded. I know you sometimes wonder why things are taking so long, why certain doors have not yet opened, why you are still waiting for the promises I have spoken over your life. But hear me, my beloved, I am preparing you for something greater. You may not see it now, but every lesson, every hardship, every delay is shaping you for what is to come. I am refining you, strengthening you, teaching you to trust me completely. The waiting is not a punishment, it is a preparation. If I were to give you everything too soon, it would not be a blessing but a burden. There are things I need to develop in you first, lessons I need to teach you, faith I need to deepen in you before you step into the fullness of my plan. Trust that I am not withholding anything from you. I am working for your good. Do not despise the process, my child. Some of the greatest things take time. Just as a tree's roots grow deep before it bears fruit, so too must your foundation be strong before I elevate you. What I am building in you will not just bless you, it will bless others. One day, you will look back and see why I had you wait. You will understand why certain things had to happen, why some doors closed, why I took you on a different path. And when that day comes, you will thank me for the preparation, because you will see how it led you to something far greater than you ever imagined. So hold on, my beloved. Keep trusting, keep growing, keep walking in faith. The preparation is leading to something beautiful, and I promise it will all be worth it. My child, I know you sometimes feel like you are too much, that your struggles, your doubts, your repeated mistakes make you difficult to love. But I want you to know this, I never grow weary of you. My love for you does not fade, does not lessen, does not waver based on how many times you have stumbled. I am not like people who may grow tired, who may lose patience, who may walk away. I am your Father, and I love you with a love that is eternal, unchanging, and unconditional. There is nothing you could do that would make me turn away from you. I do not tire of hearing your prayers, of guiding your steps, of extending my mercy toward you. You may feel like you have failed too many times, but I am not counting your failures. I am counting the times you return to me. You may feel like you are struggling with the same battles over and over again, but I am not frustrated with you. I am strengthening you. I am teaching you, growing you, molding you into the person I created you to be. Do not let shame convince you that you are unworthy of my love. Do not let guilt keep you from coming into my presence. My arms are always open, my grace is always available, and my love for you is always the same. Rest in this truth, my beloved. You do not have to earn my love. You do not have to prove yourself. You are already fully known, fully seen, and fully loved. I will never grow weary of you. My beloved child, I know you have been through seasons of waiting, seasons of testing, and seasons where it felt like nothing was changing. But hear me now. I am bringing you into a new season of blessings. The time of struggle has not been in vain. The prayers you have prayed, the faith you have held onto, the battles you have fought, they have all been preparing you for what is coming next. Every season has a purpose. There were times when I allowed you to go through storms, not to harm you, but to strengthen you. There were times of pruning when I removed things from your life, not to leave you empty, but to make room for something greater. You may not have understood why things happened the way they did, but soon you will see the beauty of my perfect plan. This new season will be marked by my favor. Doors that were once closed will open. Prayers that seemed unanswered will come to fulfillment. The things you have sown in tears you will now reap in joy. What once felt impossible will suddenly become reality, not because of your strength, but because of my grace working in your life. Do not be afraid of stepping into the new. I know that change can feel uncertain, but I have gone ahead of you. I have made the crooked path straight, and I am leading you into a place of peace, prosperity, and divine purpose. Do not look back with regret. Keep your eyes forward, for what is ahead is greater than what is behind. You are walking into a season of answered prayers, of unexpected blessings, of divine opportunities. But even as I bless you, remember to stay close to me. Do not let the blessings distract you from the one who gives them. Keep your heart focused on me, and I will continue to pour out my goodness upon you. Rejoice, my child. The waiting is coming to an end. The breakthrough is here. Walk forward with faith, because this new season is filled with my glory. I see the battles you are facing, my child. I know the weight you carry, the exhaustion you feel, the moments when you wonder if you have the strength to keep going. But listen to me. My grace is sufficient for you. No matter what you face, my grace will sustain you. There will be trials in this life, but you do not have to face them alone. My grace is not just a word. It is my divine power working in you, strengthening you when you feel weak, lifting you when you feel like you are falling, and giving you peace even in the middle of the storm. When you feel like you cannot take another step, my grace will carry you. I never promised that life would be free of trouble, but I did promise that I would be with you through it all. The enemy will try to make you feel overwhelmed, to convince you that you are not strong enough. But I tell you this, your strength is not in yourself, it is in me, and I will never fail you. Let go of the burden of trying to do everything on your own. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to have all the answers. My grace is not something you have to earn. It is a gift, freely given to you because I love you. Rest in that truth. You are not just another person in the crowd, not just another soul among millions. My child, I know you personally, intimately, completely. I do not see you as just anyone. I see you as mine. I call you by name because you belong to me. Before you were born, I knew you. I formed you with purpose. I shaped you with love, and I placed within you gifts that are uniquely yours. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not insignificant. You are my beloved, chosen, and called for a divine purpose. There may be times when you feel unseen, when you wonder if anyone truly understands you, but I do. I know your heart, your struggles, your joys, your fears. Every detail of your life matters to me. The world may define you by your past, by your successes or failures, by what others say about you, but I define you by my love. Do not let the voices of the world drown out my voice. Listen to me. I call you precious, I call you worthy, I call you redeemed. I do not see you through the lens of your mistakes. I see you through the lens of my grace. You are mine, my child. I have written your name in the palm of my hand. No one can take you from me. No force can separate you from my love. You are called, chosen, and eternally loved. Every time you feel like giving up, remember that my grace is greater than your challenges. No mountain is too high, no valley is too deep, no obstacle is too great when you are walking in my grace. Trust in me, lean on me, and let my strength be your refuge. Keep moving forward, my beloved. You do not walk alone, and you will not be overcome. My grace is enough for you today and always. I know the pain you have carried, my child. I see the things you thought were gone forever, the dreams that seemed shattered, the opportunities that slipped away, the relationships that felt broken beyond repair. But hear me now, I am restoring what you thought was lost. Nothing is beyond my power to heal and restore. What you see as lost, I see as something waiting to be renewed. Just as I brought dry bones back to life, just as I turned mourning into dancing, just as I made the barren places fruitful, I will do the same for you. You may have felt forgotten, like time has passed you by, like the things you once hoped for will never come to pass, but I have not forgotten you. I have seen every tear, heard every prayer, and I am working behind the scenes to bring restoration in ways you never imagined. Some things will come back to you exactly as they were, but others will be restored in a completely new way. Do not limit my power by expecting things to look the same as before. What I give you will be greater, stronger, and more beautiful than what was lost. Let go of the sorrow of the past and prepare your heart for what I am about to do. Restoration is coming, not just in one area, but in many. I am making all things new. What was stolen, I will return. What was broken, I will heal. What was lost, I will restore. Trust in me, my child. The story is not over. What you thought was gone forever will be redeemed by my mighty hand. I know how difficult it is to wait, my beloved. I see your impatience, your frustration, your longing for things to change. But hear me, your waiting is not wasted. Every moment of waiting is preparation for what I have in store for you. You may not understand why things are taking longer than you expected, why doors have not yet opened, why prayers have not yet been answered. But I am working in ways you cannot see. Some things take time, not because I am withholding them, but because I am preparing you to receive them. Just as a seed does not grow into a tree overnight, neither do my promises unfold instantly. There is growth happening beneath the surface, strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, refining your character. I am not just preparing the blessing for you, I am preparing you for the blessing. If I gave you everything right now, you would not be ready to handle it. Some things require maturity, wisdom, and endurance. I love you too much to give you something before you are ready. So trust in my timing, knowing that it is always perfect. Use this season of waiting to draw closer to me. Seek my presence, grow in my word, strengthen your faith. When the appointed time comes, everything will align perfectly, and you will see that the waiting was never in vain. Be patient, my child. What I have for you is worth the wait. Trust that I am working, even in the silence, and that when the time is right, everything will fall into place exactly as I have planned.